Today we got the Kevin Durant trade just took a crazy turn. Now, if you've been peeping inside the NBA, you already know Kevin Durant been in hella trade talks. Kevin Durant is like an NBA thought, bro. He has commitment issues, obviously. He done switched team from team. Ever since Golden State, my nigga legacy has been trash. It's like, it doesn't look so good for him. And Kevin Durant's one of my favorite players of all time, for sure. But it's like he just, like, he can never stay committed to one team, bro. It's like he's ready to get the fuck out of there every time. It's bad, bro. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. And let me know down below if y'all think Kevin Durant's legacy is like staying. We about to get straight to it.
We now know when the Kevin Durant trade will happen and what teams he might go to. A ton of news from rock-solid reporting around the NBA and a crazy new team involved in this. And one of these reporters is John Gambadoro from Phoenix. Dude is so plugged in that KD's people have his phone number, and if he's reporting BS, he gets a call screaming in his ear about it, but nothing. This wild new team for KD is legit. So Shams reports that the trade is coming soon, in the next 2 to 3 weeks before the NBA draft. The reason for that is draft capital comes up a lot in these KD trade packages. For example, the Spurs have both picks number 2 and number 14. Both would be crucial in the deal, so it's got to happen before the draft for Phoenix. But who are the other teams involved? Well, in just a few weeks, Durant will be a brand new member of the Rockets, Spurs, Timberwolves, Knicks, Heat, or Clippers. Yes, the Clippers.
We gotta go back. What all teams you just said? Oh my God. If I'm not mistaken, is this all the teams he can go to? Bro, imagine Kevin Durant at the Minnesota Timberwolves. Imagine Kevin Durant's on the fucking Knicks. Imagine Kevin Durant with Victor Wembanyama. Oh my God, this shit getting lit. Bro, I ain't gonna lie, all these teams, then they're OP as fuck if you go to them. Besides Miami, they trash as fuck. Sorry, Miami fans, y'all trash. I gotta keep it $150. Y'all is trash. This is tough, bro. This is tough. Now, the Clippers, that would be, bro, who do y'all want to see him go to? Y'all comment down below, let me know who y'all want to see KD go to. Because this is, woo, y'all just gonna get a 30-point per game score. Just easy like that, bro.
Yes, the Clippers are now involved in Kevin Durant, but what could they even trade? Well, the real question is, could they beat other teams' offers? But before that, the Suns did something very weird. In a complete mess, most expensive team ever, and missed the playoffs, the owner Matt Ishbia hires a new top front office guy, Brian Gregory, who no one had ever heard of before. Why? Because he is a college coach the last 30 years. His first ever NBA job was 11 months ago when he got hired by the Suns. And how did he even get that job? Because he was an assistant at Michigan State when Matt Ishbia played there. And you might say, who cares? I mean, nobody knows like potential and secrets in the draft than a college guy who's been there for 30 years. He knows all the young talent probably better than any other GM. Yeah, if the Suns had any draft picks, which they don't, and Matt Ishbia even says he refuses to build through the draft with high picks. So this is the exact opposite of a guy that you would want to lead your front office. They need like a trade expert or a cap guru in the new CBA era, which is killing them, by the way. Not some guy who's gonna learn on the job. So why did this guy even get it? Just because he had connections to Michigan State. Oh, and by the way, the new Suns coach, Jordan Ott. I mean, when they announced the finalist list for the new Suns head coach, we all knew Jordan Ott was gonna get the job because he went to Michigan State. Ishbia is basically running this team like a small family business, but that's not even the worst part. Ishbia sends out this email to the employees. Let me start with the most important point. The Phoenix Suns will do things very differently than most other NBA franchises. Okay, first of all, that is so obnoxious. It's like, okay, we get it. You're not like everybody else. You're special. Every single billionaire talks like this. They're all unique. I will be extremely active in the decisions and management of this organization. I will be deeply involved in ensuring that basketball operations is performing at the highest level. I'm aware that this approach is different from most other NBA franchises. I'm not the conventional NBA owner. And I've tried running the typical NBA owner playbook, hiring experts, getting out of the way, and none of us were happy with the outcome. What? There is so much wrong with that. First of all, after buying the team, first thing he did was force through the Kevin Durant trade. It was his idea to add Cam Johnson and more picks. Every employee who read this was probably like, what? Now he's going to be more involved? It's like he's not only lying to people's faces, but at the same time, he's trying to blame the current failure on somebody else, which is obviously BS. Also, can you stop with the constant...
I'm sorry, I gotta pause real quick, y'all, but Bradley Beal still on the Suns is crazy, bro. Wasn't they trying to trade this nigga mid-season and he got a no-trade clause on his contract? That's tough. I'm not gonna lie, that's tough as fuck. This nigga being a petty. He being petty as fuck. That nigga's being petty as shit, bro. No cap, bro. Whoever's his fucking agent, these niggas need a raise, bro. That nigga got a no-trade clause. Then they started, bro, they wanted him off the team so bad, they started benching this nigga. Bradley Beal was getting benched. I remember the shit. Nigga got benched. They wanted him that gone. That nigga said, fuck no. My lures ate with this one, my nigga. That's crazy, bro.
Everyone else thing, please. Like Clay Bennett in OKC or the Holt family in San Antonio. You know what they do? They hire great people like Sam Presti or Greg Popovich and let them do their thing. No, Ishbia wants to be like the others. Like Vivek Ranadive, James Dolan, Jerry Jones in football. Owners who constantly meddle in basketball decisions and then blame other people by firing them every other year. Devin Booker has now had 8 different head coaches in 11 upcoming seasons as an NBA player. And you notice how many are Ishbia already? The old owner was dysfunctional for being cheap, but the new guy ain't cheap, still dysfunctional. So by the way, how is there 0 Booker trade buzz? Oh, for one number, 75. That is how many millions of dollars Book is about to make per year on his next extension. The Suns
per year?
The highest paid player of all time per year. Maybe he asks out after
75 million per year? Y'all comment down below if y'all think Book worth that. Booker's a dog. Trust me, Booker's a dog, bro. But 75 million? Bro, I should have kept with the hoop dreams, bro. I should have kept trying to make the NBA, bro. 75 million? Y'all understand how much money that is? He's probably gonna have like a 4-year contract, 75 million. Y'all do the math down below, bro.
Almost $1 million per NBA game. But we know that KD is about to go, so who is going to get him? Well, we already talked about the Timberwolves, who will not include Jaden McDaniels. But the new team, the Clippers, obviously are all in, right? They could sign KD to a 2-year extension, which lines up his money on their books. So in 2028, they would have more cap space than anyone. But I believe off the table are Kawhi and Ivica Zubac, and the Suns don't even want James Harden. Now, Zoo took such a huge leap last year, I think he's now untouchable. The deal is, Clips get KD for Norm Powell, Derek Jones Jr., Bogdan Bogdanovic, and the number 30 pick. So Phoenix gets the high-quality depth that they need, including DJJ, who is a legit 3-and-D player, Norman Powell, who is a fringe all-star, and a late first. But I think other teams could beat that offer, like the San Antonio Spurs. Now, that Phoenix reporter we talked about suggested they might actually be the front runner. Pair KD with Victor Wembanyama
and Stephon Castle.
It's
De'Aaron Fox.
Plus,
bro, that will be nasty.
For so cheap, they can still make this KD trade without gutting their roster, which is absolutely the front of KD's mind. You want to go somewhere that just gutted their roster to get him. So the deal is the Spurs get Durant for Devin Vassell, Harrison Barnes, Jeremy Sohan, and the number 14 pick. Now,
get them niggas gone.
Either the number 2 pick or current rookie of the year, Stephon Castle.
Fuck no.
Reports say that there is 0 chance of them getting either of those. Instead, they have to just settle for Vassell, who's a 24-year-old 3-and-D wing, and that lottery pick.
Don't get rid of Castle.
Probably the best that Phoenix is going to get from any team outside of Houston who could offer number 10. But one name that we are not going to hear is Karl Anthony Towns from the Knicks. That same reporter says Phoenix has zero interest in Cat, which is sad actually for somebody who's under 30 years old and a current NBA All-Star. But what about those Rockets? Well, they could win this trade easily, okay? We don't even need to throw out the names. It's like Jalen Green, Jalen Jr., that number 10 pick, whatever. God, they have got to hold on to all this ammo for somebody who's a little younger, right? I mean, maybe Devin Booker. They'd have to give Phoenix their own draft picks back. Obviously, Giannis is number one on everybody's list. But the last team to explore here is the Miami Heat. Now, we know Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo off the table, but so is Khalil Ware, okay?
Can we all agree we do not want Kevin Durant in Miami? I do not want to see Kevin Durant in Miami, bro. That shit will be so unentertaining, my nigga. I don't want to see that shit. Put him, even though I called him an NBA thought to begin this video, bro, put that nigga where he belong, bro. Put him with the guys, man. Not these boys.
The rookie was way too good for Miami, who doesn't have any real draft picks coming up. They need to hold on to all the youth they can. So their offer is KD for Andrew Wiggins, Robert Williams III, Nikola Jovic, 2 first-round picks, and the Blazers get Duncan Robinson for Time Lord. Now, this trade comes from CBS, and I love it. Suns need a big man. Williams is perfect. But Miami has to offer more draft capital than anyone because they are refusing to put any of their higher-level talent in the deal. Out of all the trades, I think this one is least likely, but Jovic, Rob Will, and 2 picks is tasty. But either way, there is a lot of drama in Phoenix right now. They need this KD trade to boost their next era of Suns basketball. But does it even matter with such a crazy owner in charge? But there is also a new twist in the Giannis trade. I don't think this Knicks report is legit, but one other team could make things very interesting for Milwaukee.
Man, that was a good video. Shout out to AM Hoops. Y'all go check him out, man. Bro, let me know down below, bro. What team do y'all think Kevin Durant should end up on? Y'all think it should be Miami? I think it should be the Clippers, Rockets, you know, Spurs. I'm fucking with the Spurs, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Now that I think about it, I'm fucking with the Spurs. Minnesota was kind of a reach, I think, when he put that in there. But I'm fucking with the Spurs, bro. He go to the Spurs, that would be nasty, bro. Cause he's like a vet with them young guys, bro. Then you got Victor. You know how OP that'd be to see those 2-footers out there dribbling and shooting from 50 feet? That would be insane, bro. That's gonna do it for this video, man. If you did enjoy this video, let me know down below and leave a like. We're on the road to 500 subs. We're getting so close. I just gained like 19 subs like yesterday. So I mean, we're getting at it, man. I love y'all boys, and until next time, peace.